Never have. Thankfully. There is emergency traffic, just say so. Just jump in there and tell us what you need, and call 911 first. Don't tell us first, because we're going to delay it just to make you suffer more. The net may be broken any time for anything like that. For information on the net, you can go to YouTube right now and see the screen on my radio, as well as you can have an image of me. I put it retro. It's nice and black and white this time tonight. Also, don't forget to hit like on the video. It's really important for the success of people actually going to it. We've got 2,860 subscribers to this channel. Not that it's 100% this, but that's most of the activity that we use. Anyway, and it just helps to expose ham radio, and Simplex to everybody. Anyway, just hit likes. It gets more views that way. Not that, again, I just disclaimer, I do make money on all of the videos I have on here, but the portion that's the net is $8, about $8 to $9 a year. It's about $1.75 a month, so it's really a big money maker. I used to be able to buy 3 packs of cigarettes in 1970 for that kind of money. Alrighty, I don't smoke now, so. All right, you can go to YouTube 146. I just put my call K4PEW into the search block. You can also go to Simplex Ham Radio. Just do a research on Simplex Ham Radio. It's on GoDaddy.com. You can go to groups.io and put MJSS into the search block. That's Mount Juliet Simplex Society, and you can see our net schedule. And you can also join the email system. It's a good reminder system for ham activities and for any technical data you may need. Just ask. Well, there's 200 guys here. People. No, there are humans. That's it. They're humanoids who are in ham radio. They're haminoids, and they know a lot. Collectively, they know a lot. Individually, not so much. All right, or you can email me at k4pew@arrl.net. Does anybody? Let's see. The Met normally meets at 8:00 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. And, of course, tonight we started in that here on 146.415. And we'll be going over to, I don't know why we don't have it on. Is anybody seeing the image on, the radio image on the screen? I'm wondering why it's not there.
Yeah, you're good, Paul.
See the image on the screen okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. That's weird. I don't know why. Hold on one sec. I'm looking at another computer and I don't know what to make of it really. Huh. Interesting. All right. As long as you can see it, I'm happy. Let's see. Purpose of that is to have fun, just like we're doing right now. This is just a ball. It's a riot. It's a laugh riot, and you couldn't have more fun if you paid for it. If you know what I'm saying. But have fun. Learn a few things if we can along the way, and learn how our stations work and how they don't work and what we can do better. Announcements, don't forget the Sunday night 10-meter net. It's a tri-mode net that Michael KM4YRF does, and it is the only tri-node net. Yeah, got everything backwards. I'm dyslexic today. Tri-mode net with C4 FM, and sideband on 10 meters. Don't get in and jump on it. Just, if you only have one of them, it doesn't matter. Just get in and do the net. It's been going now for like 5 or 6 years. It's doing a good job. Let's see. Is there any other announcements besides that? Let's see. Today was, I think, Cave City Ham Fest. Maybe somebody's got reports on that one. And I don't have any other. Is there any other announcements?
KM4YRF.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't forget to turn your clocks back tonight.
I thought that was Sunday night.
It is Sunday night. I'm sorry, I'm mixed up.
Man, you're also calendar dyslexic.
Back to that.
Oh man, those antibiotics really mess with your brain, don't they? That's a good excuse anyway. Alrighty, don't set your clocks back. Ignore the previous announcement. That was just a joke. We actually have no idea what we're doing with the clocks. Of course, my clocks all do it automatically on the phone, so nobody has to set back anything. Just my no, the battery ones I got changed. Okay, no more announcements?
Pretty sure they reset tonight at like 2 a.m.
I thought it was tomorrow. Is it tonight or tomorrow night?
Should be tonight.
I think you're probably right. I thought I was getting confused about that because it wouldn't matter to me if they were set it back 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it happened
Go forward.
morning, so it's technically Sunday. I could be totally wrong.
Go forward this morning, 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 hour.
Go ahead and check me in, and I'll leave it all alone.
All right, we only had like 4 corrections in there simultaneously. I'm not setting any clocks back at all. All right, as long as we're starting the net on time tonight, I'm happy. Did somebody give me an update on the D-Star net, how many check-ins there were? Okay, that was a big answer. I'm guessing I've got myself in there, and I could hear Larry, and I could hear Joel, but I don't know anybody else.
I couldn't hear anybody, KG4ILV. I tried and I couldn't hear anybody.
Couldn't even hear me?
Well, I heard you, but I mean, I couldn't hear Larry.
Oh, so I'm a nobody now.
I didn't say that.
Okay. No, I heard Joel and you and Jimmy down in Woodbury, etc. So we're doing good. I want to make sure. C4 FM, how many do we have, Mike?
11.
Cool. Good number of 11. And that's really taken off. You know, it's cool. And even DMR, I'm thrilled with that. With having 6 tonight it's off because the clubs, the Wilson club's off. Off the air tonight. Not off the air, but they're in a meeting tonight, so they don't get on the net. All right, we're going to move on then. Tonight is net number 1,193. We're taking check-ins from the north, but first we're going to take check-ins from people short on time, mobile, or first-time check-ins. Please come now.
KN4, TJF.
Man, you are just a master of signals tonight again there, Rick.
Sounds good, Paul. You doing all right?
As good, well, as the late Tom Parker used to say, better than I deserve.
I remember that. Okay, well, listen, and all this debate about setting back and all these clocks, don't we spring forward an hour?
Yeah, it's in the spring it's forward, and in the fall it's falling back. That's the only way I can remember. Falling back and springing forward.
Correct. All right, just want to make sure I was on the same wavelength. Thank you for what you do, Paul. KN4, TJF. Back to net.
Well, I like what I do. That was Rick, KN4 TJF. He is over Ashland City, way out there. Not him, he lives way out there. And his call is KN4 TJF. Who else is short on time, mobile, or first time? All righty, we're going to jump right into the north then. Please come now.
KB9RKK.
Hey, you get out of your meeting already?
I did not go to the meeting today.
You also didn't check into the DMR net either.
No. I'm on call. Family's here because they're looking at homes, and I've been working the DX contest all week, since last night, so.
We don't accept oral excuses.
I know. I figured I'd try anyway.
We don't reject them, and we don't accept them. We don't need them. No, it's all good. Family comes first.
Yeah, no, I got visitors here. I said, gotta go again. It's bad enough I've been coming in and out. Like, I'm gonna go do another, hour on the contest, and then I've been going back and forth just so they don't think I abandoned them.
Oh, which contest is that going? I didn't know.
The ARRL International DX sideband.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's why so many people were on the air today. Wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, no, there's everything. I wish I had better antenna for 10 meters and stuff because I can't hear. I can barely hear some of them, and on some of the bands because I only had that wire.
Yeah, the wire sucks for 10 meters. My vertical that Mike and I both have, that monster, man, it gets everything.
Yeah, I mean, I can get really far. I can get some trajectories, and then on 80 and 40 on the low bands is where I really wish I had a vertical because I can hear them. I can hear New Zealand. They're just barely weak, and everybody else is getting them. And I know it's because I don't have a vertical.
Right. Well, very good. Anything else for the net tonight, Frank?
Negative. I'm glad that I was just like, no, we don't go back. We go forward on the clocks. But you guys got it, so it's all good. I'll turn it back over to KB9RKK.
Yeah, and then tomorrow, everybody think all the hams on this net are retarded because they went the wrong direction. Anyway, that was Frank. He's in Northwest Wilson and Mount Juliet. And it's KB9RKK. Who else is north?
November 8, November Hotel Tango.
Missed another breakfast there, Hayes, with your sons.
Yeah, they're on a cruise. Their mom took them. They were down and went to Jacksonville and got on a boat today. I told them I was on a cruise too, but it was a Navy. You had to work.
Oh, that's unreal. Really had to work? What kind of cruise is that?
Yeah, they're on. I don't know if it's Carnival or whatever they're on, but they're doing that until Thursday morning. They get off, and I'm heading down to Savannah, Georgia. I'm going to spend. My brother has a house down there, so he's flipping it for renters, and it's open. So I'm going to stay down there a few days. We're going to come back Sunday, spend a little time in Savannah.
Cool. Sounds great. Well, very good. When are they supposed to be back?
Well, they're done with their cruise on Thursday. I'm driving down Wednesday, staying at my brother's, and then we're going to Jekyll Island Thursday, and then coming back to Savannah and stay until Sunday and leaving Sunday morning.
Oh, okay, great, gotcha. Well, you got a good signal tonight. Everything else all right?
Yeah, I took the morning. I volunteered at the VFW a little bit, and then used the time before it rained to get a bunch of my fruit trees fertilized. I just got a lot of stuff I was doing in the garden.
Ah, gotcha. Huh. Anyway, anything else for the net?
I don't think so. I'll let you get back to it. K4PW. This is November 8, November Hotel Tango. Back to that, buddy.
Yeah, very good. That was Hayes, November 8, November Hotel Tango up in Hendersonville. Who else is north?
KD4GON.
KD4GON. Danny, you doing all right?
Oh, yeah.
Just getting along?
Yeah. Don't understand this DMR, though.
I think you heard that story when we did that group call, a Zoom call. Had 17 people join the call the first time we did it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Danny.
Yeah, Danny's Greg's calling you.
Oh, okay.
Did you change the frequency range like on that the B band?
Yeah, I went through it. I could sit here and see it on my radio that it was, keying up, because I could hear, just like when I'm listening to y'all on DMR, I hear it going, making all that noise, but I don't know.
Yeah, let me resend you something. I'll correct that because you're going to want to be able to use the dual band side of it too. So I'll send you a fresh file. We'll try that. Sorry, Paul. KD4CV.
Oh, that's all right. No big deal. We don't have any real rules here. You know that. If we had rules, I wouldn't be here. All right. Let's see. We had Danny in there. Okay. Anything else for the net, Danny? You tearing up the airwaves for the contest?
Good time in Cave City, though. So, yeah. Anyway, catch you on the next one, KD4GON.
Did you see Ray up there by any chance?
Not up there. It didn't start raining until probably about 12 o'clock at Anthony's house when we got back.
Oh, no. You know what I'm talking about? Ray from Cottontown.
Oh, no, I didn't see Ray.
Oh, he said he was going. I just wondered if you went, because he was asking me about who's doing testing down here, and he says, "Well, we'll just have one of his buddies was taking a test up there for technician."
Oh, okay. I saw several people, but I didn't see Ray.
No, he's hard to miss.
I know.
All righty. No, he's a big man about town up there. He's known wide and far. Anyway, we got was Danny, KD4GON in Station Camp. Who else is north?
KD4VUW.
KD4BUW. I don't have that model in front of me right now. I'll send it to you there, Carlin.
Okay. I just need the number so I can look up some information. The power module is probably got a number on it, but if it needed pin diodes, I'd have to have a schematic to see what those actually are.
I got you. Sounds good to me. I've never opened one up and looked. Never opened up and looked at the finals on anything, for that matter. I leave that work for others who know what they're doing. Anything good for the net tonight? You doing all right, Carla?
Yeah, I guess I'm doing all right. I was back there trying to find the net on the daggum YouTube. I put in everything I know how to put in to watch it, and it keeps showing me stuff from 7 years ago. And I'm going like, what?
Well, you put in K4PW in there, and it'll bring up that little image of me and my wife, and you click on that, and then it'll show the live video that's going. Hit the live version, and it'll bring it up.
Okay, that makes a little. I remember seeing the picture of you and your wife. But the last time I went over and watched, I just put in Mount Juliet Simplex Net, the frequency, and it went straight to it. You know, I mean, all I had to do is just click and open it. And I was like, okay. Oh well, something new all the time, I guess.
No, it's kind of haphazard, because what you really have to do is, since you don't know what night you're on, you have to actually click on the picture, the little circular picture on that page you got to, you know, where it has, you can see the net like right now, and you just click on that, on the name of the group, which is Brain Trust, and it'll bring up that whole page of what's live, of everything actually, but there's just a section that's called live and shorts and all that other stuff. But anyway, just hit the live one and you're going to have it, because we're only live one time, one thing at a time.
Yeah, I also even put it in as live also, and it still wouldn't, you know. Okay, well anyway, hope everybody's doing okay. I guess we all survived the little thunderstorm that rolled through this afternoon, because so far I'm hearing everybody up to now, so I don't know. It really, that wasn't that much, I didn't think. I think they all got worked up over nothing. I don't know why. I was noticing it was dying as it was coming across West Tennessee, and I thought, that's good. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'll hush up and let you get some more check-ins then. With that said, KD4VW, turn it back over to net control.
Yeah, that whole rainstorm was, in that tropical storm, it was making it a big deal. And it was a nothing burger, man. We just got just a light rain here. It wasn't a big deal. Made the grass wet, and I'm going to have to go mow the lawn here. The sun comes out. Anyway, that was Carlin, Kilo Delta 4 Victor, Uniform Whiskey. Who else is north?
WB0NOO.
WB0NOO. What's up, Mark? Anything good?
No, I was putting on a show, though, today for the neighbors. When you see a one-armed guy trying to use a slingshot to get a weight over a tree limb, it's hilarious.
Would you use your teeth to pull it back?
Not quite. I never did get it over the limb, so the show will go on when I get a chance. I got rained out.
Well, that's as good as it's probably just as entertaining as me. Every time I've tried to put one up in the trees, I just I put a big bolt or one of those very large nuts or a couple of nuts on the rope and just sling it up there with multiple attempts.
Yeah, I've got an arborist bag that's got it's a bright orange shot bag that, I don't know, maybe weighs a pound, and I'm going to give it a try. I think that's probably my best shot.
Yeah, I'm going to have to forward a little video that I made of a guy. He had one of those pressurized launchers that's like a potato launcher, but it launches a tennis ball, I think. And it was funny because he kept on trying to figure out where he needed to be. And he kept on moving forward and moving back and then moving forward. And it's like, you don't even know what the hell you're doing, and you're just moving for no good reason. Because you don't know how far it's going to go anyway.
Yeah, I am real tempted by one of those things. If my bag and cord doesn't work, I may have to invest in a spud gun. I ought to talk to Robin. I think he made those things for a while.
Oh, for combat action or for launching antennas?
I think for just launching potatoes.
Yeah, well, that'd be fun. No, those are pretty cool. I mean, you can make one. I mean, you just have to have a mechanism to charge it up and release it. You know, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, back in the 90s, we used hairspray in them. And apparently there was enough flammable stuff in the spray when you hit it with the igniter, it went off pretty good.
Yeah, that's not the least bit hazardous either.
Oh, you don't worry about that stuff. You're a guy, right?
Oh, I've done stuff more dangerous than that, let me tell you. But no, I'm just saying that it's just, it's old Murphy's Law. You can be guaranteed to get some burns if you're doing something stupid.
Yep. But that's okay. anyway. So I still don't have my dipole over the tree. The ice storm took it down. I got the trees out of the way finally, so I'll maybe I can get it back up soon.
Yeah, I got to get my half wave 160 up. I got to get that back up because ice storm took it all down too. Anyway, that was Mark, Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar. He's up by the Cumberland River or lake or whatever we're calling it. The big signal. Who else? That's Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar. Who else out there? North.
KN4ERI.
Were you complaining about the crossband repeat last night?
No, it's just funny when I switch over and I can still hear, and I'm like, whoa, you know. And Michael was saying, hey, the crossband repeat was on, so it was just interesting, that's all.
No, I know. People get a kick out of that for some reason because it's very. I was out in the car this morning going to the breakfast, and I was cross-banding from Hermitage over to my house, and it just people get a kick out of it because not everybody does that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's expensive to be that cool, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No, it's not that bad. I mean, you have to have a radio that does crossband and an HT on the other end, and you're also, or anything for that matter. Anyway, you doing anything important on the ham radio?
No, really. I spent half an hour, 45 minutes disconnecting everything because the weather report said this huge thunderstorm's coming through for like 4 hours. So I disconnected my antennas on my little outside box, disconnected the radios, and unplugged everything, even the computers, and then not much happened.
Well, that's what's funny. In a way, I dealt with that all the time when I lived in Florida, and it's just one of those things that even if you did disconnect everything, you'd also have to disconnect your power supply because it's going to come up through the ground and hit the power supply sometimes.
Yeah, I disconnected the power on everything, and I just disconnected the grounds on everything, but you're right, I was a little lazy on the power supply. I didn't disconnect the ground on that, so I have to remember that for next time.
Because lightning goes places wherever it feels like, and it's sometimes very unlikely. I mean, I've seen it happen in Florida. Just you can't believe the things that it'll find a motor in the middle of a building, and you go, how come it found that and nothing else?
Yeah, I know. I took out the USBs on my 991A and my FTDX10, 6-8 months ago or whatever it was. I think that's it. That was the only thing I noticed, and my USB hub got toast.
Well, that's probably because it has. Those are like fuses with that like number 26 wire, you know.
Hey, yeah, that's
it. Anything else for the net, Eric?
That's it, Paul. Appreciate you doing the net.
Yeah, very good. By the way, I want to thank Michael again for doing the net Wednesday night. Wednesday, turns out my wife took a few Wednesday nights off, and so she's home alone. Not home alone. She's home with me. That's not alone. And it's just nice to have like I don't like. She goes, well, you can do the nets. No, I'd rather spend time with you. You're more important than the bums on the net. That was Eric, KN4ERI, and he is up in Goodlettsville. Who else is north? By the way, huge signal. Who else is north?
KQ4AET mobile.
KQ4AET. How you doing there, Chris?
Pretty good, Paul. Coming back from the Wilson County Club meeting, a couple of us went to the King of Burgers afterward, and headed back. It's good to hear you on our net the other night.
Oh yeah. I've skipped a lot of those. It's not one of those that hits me right off the bat. Even though I have a reminder, I'm usually either not in a position or I'm just doing something else. It's one of those things. Since I'm not in the club, it's not that big a deal to me, anyway.
Well, it was nice. We went for a while there. Remember, we were doing every other week, and then now we're back to every week. So I'm sure there was some confusion there too about when we were actually on.
Ah, okay, I got you. Everything good going for you? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm on the right side of the grass. Can't say much better than that.
Sometimes I wonder. I wake up and I say, where am I?
Yeah, but you woke up. That's the first step.
Yeah, that's right. Not like a whole bunch of those mullahs over there in Iran.
I know. I don't think there's a lineup to be the next Ayatollah right now. They're knocking them down as soon as they get in there.
You saw that one meme that says that Iran is now going to nominate a dead guy so that we don't waste a lot of time.
Right. Just save us a bomb.
No, it's a mess. It's a mess. They just didn't listen to reason, hard asses that they are.
I mean, technically, we've been fighting it for nearly 50 years, so this is about time.
Yeah, I don't know when we really started that mess. You might be 50. I don't know. I was there in what year was that? 72. I was there on Bandar Abbas. It was just a nice, dirty little town. There wasn't much to it, and it was nice. I mean, it was interesting because it's it's older than the Middle East stuff is old, as you know.
Yeah, pretty much started when they took the Iran hostage thing. When they took over, they overthrew the Shah, and it's been on since then.
Oh yeah, that's right. In fact, I think I have a picture. I don't know where it is though. When I was in Bandar Abbas, if you went into a restaurant or a bar, I don't know if we went into any bars because they don't drink in Islamic countries. I don't remember now, but they would have a picture of the Shah, a black and white picture of the Shah, a very nice picture, in prominent location. So I guess they liked him because he was actually one of those what they call a land reformer, because otherwise it was all just owned by whoever the clans were, and he said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to let everybody have land, and he was actually loved, and then his mullahs came in, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, that whole extremist group, and they just, traded a benevolent dictator over to a less than benevolent dictator.
Yeah, and a very legalistic system that's not very tolerant.
Yeah, I will say too. You mentioned about they don't drink over there. Put that in air quotes. Some of them do.
Oh no, I was told because Bahrain. We home ported in Bahrain when we were over in the Middle East. Both times I went, and in Bahrain it was fairly liberal emirate, nation, little island. It's not very big, the whole island, but they were fairly liberal. And there were bars and nightclubs on that little island. Well, that's where the Saudis would come over and have fun, and then just go back to Saudi Arabia.
Right. Yep. Well, we won't tie up the net with a whole lot of that talk. Plus, I'm mobile, so they're only getting your side of it. Most people are only getting your side of this.
Well, there's guys who are watching on YouTube, so they're getting full enjoyment, man.
Oh, good. You get my dulcet tones over the radio waves. Okay, I'm out of the way then. 73, thanks for running the net. We'll see you around soon.
Very good. That's Chris. Kilo, Quebec 4, Alpha Echo Tango, and he was mobile on the way back from the Lebanon meeting of the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club. Who else is north? North or west?
KG4ILV.
Yeah, there might have been a couple of people in there, but I got Jack, Kilo Golf 4, Indy Lima Victor. Again, it was good to see the dancing queen come to breakfast.
Yeah, it was a pretty good crowd this morning.
Yeah, it was good. It's always fun. I was amazed how few people were actually in the whole restaurant.
Yeah, I was too. You never know. Sometimes it's really crowded, and sometimes there's hardly anyone there.
I don't know. I think it's those Ptomaine scares.
Could be it. You were talking about Iran. It's like back when, in '79, when the mullahs took over, the Soviet Union was behind them.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it actually goes back to Russia.
Well, you heard that I heard that, and I'm not surprised that I heard it, that Russia was supporting them with intelligence about where our troops and facilities were, for targeting purposes.
Of course, they have satellites like everybody else.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if Iran has satellites or not, though. I think they get their data from, I don't know, Amazon. No, they get it I'm sure it's from Russia. They're buddies.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I'll let somebody else check in. Thanks for doing the net, Paul, and I'll see you on the next one, KG4ILV.
Yep, that's Jack, Kilo Golf 4, Indy Lima Victor, and he's in Donaldson. Who else is west?
KC4, TNQ.
Hey, it was good to see you this morning, Charles.
Yeah, man, I didn't have to work. I thought I'd make the trip.
Yeah, as long as you were going to be out of the house anyway, right?
Well, no, I could have slept in.
No, I understand. I slept in. I missed a whole breakfast one time a few years ago. Just forgot about it.
No, it's always good conversation. Topics come up, different things, like the nitrogen in telephone lines. That was a surprise to me, but, you learn something every day.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I remember the first time I heard it, I thought it was, what are you talking about, putting nitrogen in phone lines? That doesn't make any sense. It makes sense once you understand why it's there.
Yeah, especially when it's water-prone areas, I guess it makes sense, right?
Oh, yeah, like I said, the water table in Florida is horrible. just horrible. In other places, I'm sure it is too, like in Mississippi, Louisiana, the swamps in Georgia. I'm sure they have the same kind of problems. Anyway, anything good for the net, Charles? Did you do any more work on the bands today?
Oh, no. Well, I come out here to check in the Tennessee phone net, and I couldn't get any output out of my HF radios, and I found a bad jumper. I mean, how does one just go bad just sitting there?
I don't know. Lightning?
Maybe it needs nitrogen injection.
Yeah, that's steroids.
Y'all have a good evening. KC14Q.
Yeah, very good. That was Charles. Kilo Charlie 4 Tango November, Quebec, and he's in West Nashville. Who else is the West? Anybody else West? West or South?
KF4KFQ.
KF4KFQ. You doing all right this week, Tony?
Unless you've heard something.
No, I'm out of the loop, man. I don't hear anything.
Probably for the best.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm one of the last people. I don't know I have no idea what's going on unless somebody tells me.
Yep, I'm married too.
And I usually get very good corrections though from the XYL.
Say that again. What?
I get very good corrections from the XYL.
Oh yeah, my wife tells me stuff I've done wrong that hadn't even happened yet.
And she remembers the stuff you did wrong 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, 10. Anyway, no, went to a good show today. Went to TPAC. You'll read all about it. Maybe probably just look at the pictures, but because nobody reads what I write. But yeah, it was a good show.
Oh, very good. Which one was it?
Suffs.
Oh, I don't think I know that one at all.
I didn't either until I went to see it. Anyway, you got people waiting. We'll get out of here. KF4 KFQ.
Very good. That's Tony in Smyrna, KF4 KFQ. Who else is South?
Kilo Romeo 4 India Delta Juliet.
Very good, Echo. You know how it's common here in this area in Tennessee to call you would say Mr. Echo. Well, you see, when I was a kid, they didn't. I never hear it anymore. You'll like this tidbit. When I was a kid, I used to get excited when my name would be on like Christmas cards. Envelopes. It would say Mr. and Mrs. and Paul, and oftentimes it would say Master Paul. That was an old way of just talking to male children. Master. So you're Master Echo instead of Mr. Echo.
Master Echo here. Roger. I never knew that they called themselves like Master Echo or Mr. Echo or anything like that before. But thank you for telling me.
No, I was just saying that's it's customary in just. I was surprised because I hadn't encountered that before when I lived in Florida or other places I've lived where you would just call somebody, Mr. David, Mr. You just do it because it's a formal way of being informal, particularly if you don't know the person. If you don't know the person, if you do know the person, you just call them by their first name. And I'm just saying that's what the Mr. came from. You'll hear Mr. or Miss. They'll do it no matter who the woman is, whether she's an old lady, young woman. They'll say it's Miss. How you doing? Good morning, Miss June or Miss Janet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with it. It's just a nice informality way of talking.
That's cool right there. I really like that. And I already knew about, calling someone Mr. or Mrs. I just didn't know that they would do it on the radio as well.
If you were listening, you heard me say it. If I had somebody on, I'll call him Mr. Mr. David or Mr. Jimmy or whatever. I just like it. It's a nice, like I said, a formal informality.
Exactly. And keeping that radio spirit alive seems pretty cool. Well, I'm happy to hear from you, Tom. By the way, I just got back from the meeting over at the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club. How am I sounding to you?
Oh, you sound fantastic. You got a good signal.
Alrighty, copy that 5959. You're also 59 too.
Yeah, you are just about, I think it was 20 over. I'll see you down there again when you just jump in there again. I'll look at it.
Wow, 20 over. That's amazing.
Well, look, it's 10 over anyway. 10 over. What kind of power are you running?
I'm running 10 watts.
Oh, no, that's fantastic for 10 watts. But again, you're not that far away. How long have you been in Tennessee?
I've lived in Tennessee my whole entire life. I was born here in Nashville, and I've lived in Mount Juliet for all my life.
Okay, I just wondered. You hadn't heard that in travels among adults where they do that Mr. or Miss.
Oh, yeah, no. I've heard people call each other Mr. and Mrs. I just thought that, it was only for, married people. But, yeah, it could be for general conversation as well.
Yeah, very good. Anything else for the Net Echo? Oh, did you get involved in any of the contests this weekend?
Contesting. I talked to a few North Carolina contesters whenever I was doing POTA, but other than that, no, 40 meters been quiet. Kilo Romeo 4, India Delta Juliet, clear on your final in 73, Paul. Have a great night.
All right, Echo. Very good. That's Echo. He's here in Mount Juliet vicinity, and that's Kilo Romeo 4, India Delta Juliet. Who else with a big signal? For 10 watts, he's doing fantastic. Who else is Sal? Yeah, very good. We got Larry down in Rockville. And did we get a number on the D-Star check-ins there, Larry? Was that 5? Okay, I'm going to take that as a yes because it's really rough signal tonight. So we got 5 on D-Star, and we had 6 on DMR, and 11 on C4FM. Appreciate it, Larry. Anything else? Does anybody know what he said? Because I couldn't hear that. All I heard was a lot of noise.
Yeah, this is K4TYJ. Apparently, he says there's a station from Manchester trying to check in.
Oh, I can't hear it. That may have been what I heard a little earlier. I don't know. I haven't heard it. Manchester station, are you trying to check in? Please come now. Oh, wow. Man, too bad you can't turn your beam around that way there, Jimmy. Manchester station, come again. All right, we have to move on. Who else is Sal? All I had with that was noise. I know there's somebody talking in there, but it's not anything I can discern. Did anybody hear that station? Well, poo. Michael, you can't hear that station?
Not at all, Paul.
Man, not even the noise?
Nope.
Man, you got to clean that antenna.
Yeah, I need a better antenna on 2 meters.
No, I don't think you need a better antenna on 2 meters. I'm going to have to get those 2 antennas or 4, put them together. I'm sorry I can't hear you. Whoever that was, I'm sorry. Email me or something. K4PEW@ARRL.net. K4, my call at ARRL.net. I'd like to know who's trying to check in. Who else is Sal?
That was me, Paul. I turned the beam south to pick up the Manchester station, but everybody kept talking, so I couldn't hear him if he was there. Anyways, KE4TYJ.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry about that. So it was you trying to talk to him that I couldn't hear.
Right, and every time I unkeyed, everybody keyed up and said, nope, can't hear nothing.
Yeah, well, sorry that we didn't work out better. I just hope he heard me say, email me. I'll check him in.
Yeah, whatever it takes. All right, no problem. That's all I got.
Very good. Anybody else south? Well, then we're going to the east.
KM4YRF.
KM4YRF. That's Michael here in Mount Juliet, who, he, as you know, he does the C4FM net on Saturday nights at 7:30. So be there. Everything else okay?
Yep, everything else is okay. And about me filling in for you on the nets, I've got a deal with your wife. She's going to give me free mail delivery for the rest of my life.
Yeah, if only that was true. I mean, because did you see the notice in the papers about the Postal Service? It says the Postal Service supposedly has told Congress, if we don't get relief from you guys, because we can't pay the bills after about February of next year, we don't know what we're gonna do.
Had not heard that.
Yeah, that's what they said. And well, and it's Congress who controls the purse strings on the Postal Service. Nobody else, just Congress.
Well, I guess that means that the price of stamps will be going up again.
Well, yeah, I don't think that's a big deal because how many people send out first-class mail. Almost nobody. Everybody doesn't mind spending $8 on a little package, but the stamps are 80 cents.
Yeah, it's. I hardly ever mail anything anymore. I either use email or pay online or something. I just don't. I don't mail anything really anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's it used to be a big thing when we were kids. That's a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I remember sending letters to my sweetheart.
I've got a whole stack of mail of mine as well. But my mother and dad, the letters they sent to each other, and they only live 7 miles apart.
Well, that was a good old time. Sometimes I wish they were still here.
Well, partly the reason I didn't have phones.
Absolutely.
And it cost money to ride a bus or ride a car, so they just send letters back and forth. They were both going to school at the time, going to business school. Anyway, anything else for the net?
That's all I got, Paul. Back to Net Control. Thank you for being here tonight.
Yeah. The HM, what is it? The HM? Never mind. Just the head guy in charge here. That's my sometime. When my wife's away, I'm the head guy in charge. Anyway, that's Michael, KM4YRF. He's here in Mount Juliet, and just over there behind Providence. Not near the dumpster, farther back. Who else is east?
Mike, I used to send letters to my sweetheart until my wife found out.
Yeah, that'd be a little rough, wouldn't it? Then you had her arrested for reading the mail. Anybody else east?
84GR.
Okay, one more time, please. I missed that.
This is Alpha Echo 4 Golf Radio. Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, Kilo Echo 4 Golf Radio. Is that correct?
Alpha Echo 4 Golf Radio.
Oh, very good. What's the first name there, please?
Okay, it's John. Juliet off the Hotel November.
Oh, very good, John. I think we've talked before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been working hard and everything, and threw in the towel about a week and a half ago.
Well, I'm retired, but I remember some really hard working times, so I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. I'm still trying to get used to it, but it's not going to take long to get used to it.
Yeah, no, it's. I found out in my life that if people are complaining at work, it's either because they got nothing to do, or they're working hard. But when they go home after a hard day's work or a hard week's work, they'll brag to their family how much work they put in, and they'll do it every time because they actually enjoy working, regardless of what the conditions are. They enjoy working.
That's definitely true. I understand. I did 52 years of it, and I'm glad to hang it up.
Oh yeah, very much. Well, very good, John. Anything else for the net?
No, just enjoying checking in, being more time doing things, and look forward to seeing everybody and talking to them. I really appreciate it.
Very good, John. Well, I look forward to meeting you someday. I know I'll be there at the Ham Fest in Huntsville as well as the one in Lebanon.
Yeah, that'll be good. I'm hoping to have a table at both of them. I got a table at Huntsville, but they're working on getting stuff together for the Lebanon.
Right. No, I'm looking forward to both of those. Those are good, both good Ham Fests.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Good afternoon, everyone.
Very good. That's John, Alpha Echo Romeo Golf Radio, and you're in Lebanon area, right?
Yeah, I'm in Lebanon, Tennessee. Yes, sir.
All right, very good. No, I know there's a Lebanon, Pennsylvania, but I don't think that's where you're calling from. Anyway, that was John, Alpha Echo 4 Golf Radio. Anybody else east?
Okay, I'm RHQ.
Hello, Stan. You got a big signal today.
Thanks, Paul. I'm just running the HT tonight.
Man, it's unbelievable, really, how good an HT can work from where you are in Lebanon. Your elevation isn't all that great, is it? I mean, I know where you live, but it isn't a really high elevation.
No, it's not, Paul.
Huh. Well, you must have a really big, stout FHT.
I guess so, Paul.
Very good. Anything good for the net, Stan? You been on the contest this weekend?
No, I've been trying to work both days, but not having much luck doing that.
Oh, boy. Well, very good, then. That's Stan, Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. Anybody else east?
KG4, my Z.
Hey, you remembered, man. I didn't even have to buzz you.
There you go. Yeah, I did remember. Well, not a lot since we've talked, man. Just same old stuff. You know what? I didn't even get back on the radio to do any more contests, and I just I gave it up and went in there and started watching TV.
Oh, I got you. Lisa didn't get mad that you had spent time away from the workforce, did you, this morning or this afternoon?
No. When I left out of here, I certainly went in there and did something. I walked in there and there was a spot on the ottoman in there, and it looked like one of the dogs had thrown up, so I had cleaned it up. And about the time I got finished, she pulled up and it made it look like I was working. I pulled that one off right smoothly.
Oh, yeah. See, she'll come home and say, "What'd you do tonight?" You know, because she works nights. And I go, "Well, I emptied the dishwasher." And she goes, "That's not a lot of work." I said, "Well, it's something."
Well, there you go. You got to bend up and down, don't you? You got to stretch out and over, and you got to do all kinds of things like that. That's almost exercise.
Well, you got to know where the stuff goes, too. You know, you put it in the wrong place and you won't be eating for a week.
I'm telling you, that doesn't let you know if you lost your mind or not, because if you put a dish where the spoon's supposed to be, or you know.
No, it's I don't think I haven't done it. Anyway, it's kind of hard to, well, for mine, there's lots of things I can do and should do, and I do lots of them, but like going up and cleaning up the yard's not a lot of fun. That's a lot of bending upward too.
Oh yeah, that's hard work right there. Now I'm gonna tell you. Well, Paul, I've checked in with you, and I'm gonna get out of here for now. And I guess I better ask you where you're going next.
We are going to 144.240 Upper Sideband.
All right. Well, I'll try to meet you over there and see if I can get hurt, and hopefully I'll hear you as well. You be careful and stay safe over there on your side of town. We'll talk to you here shortly.
All right. I don't want to hear about trying to get on, man. You're gonna do it.
I'm a pedal as hard as I can, and I'm gonna send my little birds in the ring too. Help them make them pedal too.
Very good. That was Kevin, or is Kevin? He's in. He's the only guy from Smith County, but it's still his mailing address is Lebanon because that's the corner of Smith County. It doesn't want to be in Smith County, I guess. Anyway, that Postal Service makes those decisions anyway. And it's KG4MIZ. Who else is east? Got nothing. Nobody east, west, or anywhere.
KE4TWI.
Just laying back to be last, are you there, KE4TWI, Wes?
Yeah, I've been kind of lazy. No, I've been out. Been outside all day, got soaked, and fixed all the coax issues in the truck. And you helped to test it out.
Cool. No, today was everybody. My wife was expecting. She said, "Oh, it's going to be a terrible storm." I said, "I don't know. I don't worry about it. I can't do anything about it anyway."
Yeah, that's true. All right, back to that. KE4TWI.
Very good. That's the infamous KE4TWI, Wes, and he's over in Possum Town. Anybody else out there?
Did you give me Paul KE4TYJ?
I did obviously hear you, but I didn't put you down in the log because we didn't do the formality of writing your name down as a check-in.
You should, because I'm checking in.
Yeah, I got you there, Jimmy. Is the world treating you okay?
Yeah, I guess. They let me live.
Well, you do something. You have a job that I would not want to do. That's just the hours suck, and the work is kind of. I don't want to say it's tedious, but it's really a lot of responsibility.
It really is. And as soon as I finished yesterday, it was yesterday. 14 hours on the clock, and went through 2 trucks that wouldn't stay working. 11 customers in. Before I could even leave the building, there was emails being sent to the area president that Chick-fil-A in Manchester did not keep
No, it's just you might as well be driving an Abrams tank. That thing's so big.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, enough about it. Anyways, I like to invite people who like to work 2-meter sideband on Saturday morning at 08 in the morning. There is the sideband net that kicks off usually around here to I guess remember where the net controllers are, but they're run horizontally polarized. And if you get out here and check in, somebody will hear you and check in and work in. It's a lot of fun. You can work stations 147, 150 miles away, like I did this morning. So if you want to go out there and practice your 2-meter sideband, have at it.
And what was that frequency again?
144.200.
144.200 is the frequency at 0800 every Saturday morning on upper sideband. It's I'd say regional, but it could be better than regional because you can get out, if in good conditions, you get out a long ways on 2 meters upper sideband. 144.200, 0800. So just check in. And so somebody local will hear you and check you in. Alrighty. Anyway, that's Jimmy in Woodbury. Anybody else?
I'll recheck.
Okay, man, you said you were going to go over to get you ready.
I was. I'm ready over there, but I wanted to know what antenna, whether it's going to be horizontal or vertical, will net control be running?
He says it's horizontal.
All right.
That's I don't know why. I guess it would be. That's right. Normally for the sideband, it's going to be horizontal. You're right.
Yeah, in general, that's that's the way it usually supposed to be, but a lot of people don't do it that way,
No, it's like herding chickens in this damn business, you know that?
That's true. You can't keep them straight, can you? All right, I'll get out of here. KG4, my thing.
Yeah, very good. That's Kevin, getting straight. Horizontal versus vertical. And, what we're going to be checking out, I'm just going to skip right to it, and that is, we're calling all dilly-dallers, spuddlers, landlubbers, sandbaggers, lollygaggers, lurkers, skulkers, slackers, lackeys, toadies, lackards, repeater kerchunkers, shape-shifting lizard people, moon landing deniers, and those that think the moon landing actually took place, moon occupied by aliens, both domestic, I say domestic, worldwide aliens versus foreign aliens from outside of our solar system. And of course, there's some that might even be living inside the moon. And that's all on the backside of the moon, by the way. That's why you can't see it. The flat earthers and those that deny a flat earth, as scanner listeners, SDR donglers, preppers, end time survivalists, and I don't even know why this is on the list, because it's a given that there's Bigfoots out there. So, but the Bigfoot Believer Society. But I guess there's people that deny it too. I don't know. How do you deny something you've never seen? Anyway, anybody else? Couldn't even get Scott out of the woodwork down there in Laverne. Alrighty. Well, then we're going to go right over to 144.240. We'll see you there. This is K4PW. Net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net here on 144.240. We're checking in from we'll start in the same way. From the north, please come now. Check in from the north.
Hotel Tango.
Okay, we've got Hayes. I'll get it straight here. November 8, November Hotel Tango, up in Hendersonville. Who else is there? North.
K84CBE.
K84CBE. That's Greg in Hendersonville also. Who else is north?
KN4ERI.
Very good, Eric. You've got a nice solid audio on yours as well. Who else is, and that's KN4ERI, Eric in Goodlettsville. Who else is north? Nobody else north. We're going to the west. Forget the north.
KG4LV.
Very good. I got you in there, Jack. You don't have the 6 meter, do you, up yet, or back?
No, I took my 6 meter antenna down.
Yeah, okay. No big deal. Just want to make sure I knew. So I wouldn't be, swearing at you for not being there. All right, that was Jack, KG4ILV in Donaldson. Who else is west?
KC4TNQ.
Okay, I had 3 in there. I got KD4VUW, Carlin in Bethpage, Angeltown, and I heard KD4, I'll get it straight in a second here. Charles, that's who I heard. Charles in West Nashville. TNQ, that's correct. I had to say KC4, TNQ. Anybody else? Who was the other third person? Or was that the only one? KD4, VUW, KC4, TNQ. Was there somebody else north or west? All right, down to the south.
KE4TYJ.
All right, KE4TYJ. That's Jimmy in Woodbury. Anybody else, Sal? Nobody else south? How about east?
KM4YRF.
All right, we got KM4YRF here in Mount Juliet. Who else?
KG4MIZ.
Very good. Kilo Golf 4 MIZ. Kevin in Lebanon / Smith County. Anybody else? All righty. I think if we did it, we about did that. That gave us 10 in there tonight, which is a kind of a normal number. It goes up and down as always. Hey, was there any more check-ins before we move on?
N4DJT.
Man, were you napping or what?
I was playing the game and I had to go answer the call.
I thought you got a job, man.
I'm waiting to hear. I haven't got a job yet. Hopefully I'll hear it Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be a part-time gig, which is cool. A little extra cheese, so we'll see what happens. They finally reached out on Friday and said, hey, we're still working on this. I said, well, thanks for letting me know. And so I should hear, tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, that's great. Well, I guess it's great. I mean, I don't think you were too anxious to go back to work.
No, I wasn't, but I gotta make them bills, right? And I don't want to drain my entire bank account. So it is what it is, and it's groovy. It's not a panic situation. I don't have to get back to work. I'm just choosing because I want to buy a few more toys before I'm finally done.
Yeah, I got you. It was when I was out of work one time. Oh gosh, back in '88 or '89, in between jobs, so to speak, and somebody asked me, how's it going? I said, well, it's going okay, I guess. I said, if things go on any longer, I'm going to have to get my wife another, 2 jobs.
I know, right? That's why I really want the YL to retire, and she's beat. It's rough on her. So this gets her there, and probably this time next year she will be retired. And if I'm still working, that's fine. It's all good. I'll go as long as I can, and then when I get tired of it, and like I said, it's a part-time gig, so no stress.
Oh, I understand. Well, it's only the stress of the people you're having to work for or with that can be stressful.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm pretty good. I have a valve. I open it up and it's in my head and just lets crap pass from one side to the other without affecting the cortex at all.
No build-up of pressure in there, huh?
No, I use it from the wife sometimes too when she's talking, but normally I use it for the situations at work where people are talking out of their butthole.
Well, very good. Anything else for the net, Don?
No, my friend, good to hear you in there, and thank you for what you do.
Yeah, I heard you check into the Wilson net the whatever night that was, Thursday night.
Yeah, Glenn's a good friend of mine. He's part of my tower crew. I'll tell you about our nickname sometime. It's not fit for the air, but yeah, there's like 5 or 6 of us, and we've known each other for a while.
Ah, very good. Yeah, I didn't know. I heard you check in. I just thought you were looking for fun. That's all. Anyway, that was Don, November 4 Delta Juliet Tango, and he's in Bon Aqua. Anybody else? All righty, I think that wraps it up, and we're going over to 50.135. I got to make sure I'm on the right antenna. I'll be right back. Turns out I am on the right antenna. It's K4PEW looking for check-ins on 6 meters. Please come now from, we'll just say from the north. We got anybody from the north?
KN4ERI.
Okay, I got a good signal on you there, Eric. That's KN4ERI in Goodlettsville. Who else? Anybody else north? Eric, are you copying anybody? Because I thought I heard somebody in there.
Negative.
Okay, very good. Anybody else north or west?
KC4TNQ.
Very good. KC4TNQ. You sound good, Charles. A little noisy tonight, but I got a good signal on you. Who else is west? That was Charles, by the way. Who else is west? West or south? Nobody south. How about east? Sounds like you got a mouthful of potatoes with that. That you got some feedback or something going on into your system. Now, that's my CAM4 YRF. Who else is east? I heard somebody. Can you hear that, Mike? Is somebody still trying to check in from the east? That's horrible. I can hear somebody talking, but I can't tell who it is. I have no idea. I just hear the voice of somebody. Yeah, go ahead.
That was KG4MIZ, I believe it was, or KG4MFD, one of those.
Yeah, it's Kevin, KG4MIZ. I just didn't. I couldn't. I normally would recognize his voice, but this was I couldn't even hear a voice. I just heard syllables of inside the noise. Yeah, I got you in there, Kevin. KG4MIZ. You're in the book. All right, we're gonna have to get you a better, higher antenna. Well, very good. I really, if he's talking, I might be talking right over him, but that's all we got. And we got a grand total 1, 2, 3, 4, big 5. Wow, 5 people. But that depends. As you guys know, 6 meters can be tough. Can be a tough net. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's not very good. All righty, we're going to close that out. I'm going to close down the YouTube feed. Every time I set it for black and white, it reverts back to color. I don't know why. It's just it's racist. That's why. All right, we're going over. I'm going to kill this in a second. Hang on.